we're going to go ahead and hit that IP address, and then this will bring up the WarpAdmin interface. And as soon as it loads, we'll log in with username admin, and the password is your interface ID, which I've already copied to my clipboard. I'll hit login, and excuse me, not interface ID, instance ID. If you have a password manager, you can store the password for future use, and you'll have to agree to our license agreement, and then you'll be able to see the status screen. So these are all the alarms that you'll see in a proxy. Sometimes when it's starting up, it'll say, hey, I can't talk to it, started successfully. You can clear these if you want. I'm not going to go through the alarms right now or the status page, just so that you know it's here. To configure this, we want to go to interfaces, and management interface obviously is already configured for us on the private IP that we got from Amazon, which is how we're able to get to this page in the first place. So the E2 and E3 tab, this is for client side, server side, respectively. And here we just need to put the IP addresses assigned to those network interfaces that we created. So if we come back over here and look at, hey, we named them, right? Proxy client. And so we can see our IP is 10.1.3.161. So there we go, that's our client side. If you're ever not sure, you can check right there. Client side, this I believe happens to be a /24 network. And then your gateway, it'll probably vary by network. You should know what it is. In this case, I'm just going to put .1. And then for the server side, 10.1.4.5. And same thing on this side. This might be different for your network depending on how you're routing traffic. If you're coming into the Amazon from outside, then this might look different. You might be turning on SourceNet. If you're turning on SourceNet, then you'll have some servers on this subnet behind. You can figure out your own network. Basically, this is an option. We haven't tested DHCP in Amazon yet, but that'll happen soon. And this is a beta option right now. Let's say you do have some servers over here that you want us to load balance between. You would turn on source netting, and then you can add 10.1.4.20 and 10.1.4.50, whatever, and we'll load balance between them. I'm going to delete these because in this case we don't need them. If you want to add any bypass rules, let's say any traffic destined for port 8001 initiated from the downstream side, I don't want to accelerate that traffic, I just want to pass it through. Great, put it in there. Once you've got all the settings here how you'd like, press the verify configuration button. It'll validate. It'll let you know if you made a mistake somewhere. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Well, I'll write that down as a bug for the verify config bug. Let's see, it should show you, well, maybe because it passed once it thinks I'm not going to go back and mess with it. Either way, I'll add that to our JIRA list. From here, once you're happy with the settings, press save. Are you sure you want to save? Yes. And this is going to save the changes and reboot the proxy. That way the interfaces come up clean with the proper addresses that we just specified, and any bypass rules will now be in effect when the proxy comes back up. And you notice that in the top right corner it already showed license. That's because this instance was launched from the Amazon Marketplace, so you automatically get a license through that. You're paying through Amazon. There's no additional licensing step that you have to do in this case. So that's basically it. That's the walkthrough of launching an instance, making sure you've got your interfaces reaching the GUI, and doing a basic configuration. And from here, you just need to verify any of the routes in your VPC to make sure that the traffic is flowing where you want it to. And one of the important steps that we did, make sure that source destination check is disabled on the proxy interfaces that we create. Otherwise, the traffic will never reach our box. All right, hope this was helpful, and as soon as this comes back, I'll go ahead and end this video. Actually, it might take a couple minutes. I'll end it now. Have a good day.